Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Space Rock Breaker. We're going to be continuing where we left off. We have just been starting the process of trying to break into the next boss ship to clear through. So we learned that the biggest thing that spawns between that stays between the prestiges is actually the loot box stuff. So you definitely want to keep doing that. So while it gives me the option of starting later, I think going through and getting these easy loot boxes is probably the easiest way to get like permanent progression. Although it looks like one of our next unlocks for that mode is to keep all of our upgrades, so that'll help, but still, like, the loot boxes are the way to get permanent progression. So definitely recommend considering that if you dive into it. But anyone can play the way that they want to, so, you know, that's the beauty of games. Who's gonna stop you, you know? Yeah, Sector 10 is where we start facing major resistance, so up until that point, we're living largely easy street. But yeah, the next boss will be at 14, I believe, so. Next artifact in our pocket. And we are back there. It's okay, we'll start our orbital bombardment. That might actually let us break through this area pretty easily, actually. Like, weapon crates do make a big difference at the ending of where you start having trouble. Bam. Onward we go. No drill. Oh well. It is what it is. It's fine. I think the drill's just gonna get me into trouble anyway, so I'm not gonna go too hard with it. And hey, we've got a good chance of making it past this floor too, so maybe our upgrades were good this time. Get me over here, give me the Ghibli bits, get in my pocket, we're moving on. Nope, no weapon crate, unfortunately, that we start with, so that initial boost of power, we're gonna have to push through on our own. We're actually not losing too much energy though, so we might actually be pretty okay right now. I guess those upgrades for efficiency really are making things a little easier for us, so maybe it won't be so difficult. Maybe it'll just be easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know? We'll see. But we are up to 13. I do suspect that the boss is going to give us some difficulty getting past it for sure, though. Like, I will find out for sure, you know? We're not gonna have to guess on that front for very long. Oops, didn't mean to walk into it. Oh, I didn't mean to crash. Ah, shit. Oh well, it's fine. We'll be back there. We will be back there. Oh, another boost to our regen. Yeah, that'll get us through there. Oh, this looks absolutely crazy. Look at this nonsense. I haven't actually sat and watched this part of the screen, but there's a second legendary one up here. I can see it now. There's so many ores. Holy crow. Yeah, let's head in there and see if we can't progress further. If we can't progress further now, we're in trouble. So now our shields regenerate when we reach a new sector, so I think our chances of dying have drastically gone down. Maybe it's just reached the point where like it is just gonna constantly be going. Like maybe it just can't stop, won't stop. So we just collect ores too fast for it to handle now, which is funny. There is probably an upgrade that makes it so that it harvests it like immediately. So at the end. So. Yep, we return to number 7. Halfway back. Oops, bonk. Back to number 9. Here's our new artifact. Yep, back to 11. Yep, and onward to 12. Good stuff. Oh, there's the orbital bombardment. We're almost to the boss stage. Yep, we're kind of just gonna let that white hole sit in the corner until we want to collect it. And that'll probably be like after we use up this power up. Give us our Ghibli bits and we will mosey on. Okay, we're firing our stuff at it. We got it. Get in our pocket. Okay, so that went pretty nicely. Let's open up all of our boxes. Maybe we can just boost up that. Bam, bam. Let's open up our boxes a little faster. Bam. So we'll get 15 for doing this, so we will. Let this play out for a bit. I want to see what else is in this tree. Okay, we got $1 billion as an achievement. Let's actually finally take a look at the achievements. Let's see what's going on here. How many more are there on this list? I got 2 achievements left. Beat the game and collect all artifacts. So we've gotten almost everything. So I guess 20 is probably the end of it, is my guess, or 19, as it may be. So cool. And I suppose we're just gonna prestige in and yeah. Let's get our upgrades. So we're gonna keep that. Oh, that's quite crazy. Keep our things. So these are unlimited, it looks like, perhaps. So these are all the base ones, and these are like permanent ones. So they cost more and more, that makes sense. The question is, oh yeah, it did save, maybe I have all my own, like, it saved it before I had to unlock it, so good. You know? Then we'll just keep running at it. So maybe it saved all my artifacts too. That'd be kind of cool. Look at that. Such speed. Much wow. Let's get on in. No interruption upgrades. We like it. Yep, we're definitely stomping our way through this pretty fast. We'll let our explosive ammo fade off, and then we will pick this up. Seems about the right time. We are good. So our goal is 19, but I don't suspect we'll get there easily. Oh, here's a new artifact. We haven't seen that one yet. So yeah, we'll get to check that out shortly. Pick up the white hole and get out of this sector. Let's just keep trucking along. Might have grabbed that one a little early, but we'll just wait for the next one then. Bam. Okay, we'll wait for the next white hole so we can scoop it all up, and then we will mosey along. Oh, there it is. Get in our pocket. Bam. So we're back up to 14. So we got the explosive bullets. Get another weapons crate. We will enjoy the bombardment. Well, I didn't mean to pop it immediately, but you know, that's fine. Let's move on then. There's the rubies. We haven't seen these ones before. That just means we'll make a lot more money. Pick this up. I wonder if 500 is the cap for the quota, because it kind of feels like it didn't increase the last little bit. So we'll find out once we get in there. Letting it collect up, and then we'll scoop it all up, and then mosey along. Yeah, we're definitely probably at the edge of our endurance here at Sector 16, but maybe there's a chance by going a little further. We'll see. Okay, there's the white hole I was waiting for. Get in my pocket, and we're gonna move on. So 17 it is. Yep, we got an orbital bombardment. Cool. Yeah, so it looks like it is sticking to 500, so that is the cap, it seems. Let's move on. Well, so far so okay. Let's get the white hole. Let's let it stock up, and we're gonna move on to the boss stage. So we'll see how this goes. Like maybe this is one we're just gonna win. You know, we take those here. We take wins. Remember to take yes as an answer sometimes. You know. Come get this weapon crate. Bam, bam. I think we're gonna win. Look at that. We did it. More universe essence. Now that would give us 20 more. Well, let's just start unlocking the stuff. Let's see what that artifact did. So this one was new. So it decreases the health of all asteroids. So there's 5 more to get. Okay, let's see which upgrades we can get. Because these will get saved when we restart anyway, so... Boost the damage to bosses. This might be the end of the upgrades, by the way. I kind of hope so. That would be kind of cool. To get, like, a finality to it. Oh, I'll take another gun, actually. That'd be kind of cool. Nope, this is a place beyond it. So another level of asteroid. How's this looking? See if there's like anything that went above gold, but I don't see that so far. Still, this is still looking pretty crazy to me. Oh yeah, there's upgrades behind it. Look at this. Prepare for the journey. Well, that's what it told me. Get ready for the journey. Are we ready for the journey? Well, I think the first star of the journey is to do a prestige. So we'll just start cycling through it, you know? Get some good average upgrades. So we'll do a run and then check out this journey, you know? That could mean anything. I just noticed how crazy our fuel bar got, by the way. Like I just saw that. So it isn't off the screen at this point, but it still has the capacity to do that, and I really hope it does. That would be quite amusing to me. So 19 was not the end of the game, but it unlocked an upgrade that says, "Are you ready for the journey?" So we'll see what that has in store for us. There's clearly a path toward infinite upgrades though, so for prestiges, so something's going on with that. Well, we're at least gonna get another artifact on this run. That's a given. There it is. We'll see what that does when we return. Bam, and now we're moving on to 16. We're trucking right through it. Yeah, the first time you do like a run after a prestige, it does make you go through all the layers. So if you were one that wanted to like skip through, I guess that could be a thing not to love. But like, by far the biggest progression in the game is loot boxes, so that does get you more loot boxes at least. So hopefully that mollifies you a bit if it bothered you, you know? Like, I think we're running low on things we can buy anyway, so the normal ores don't even matter as a thing, but I might be wrong. There might just be like some crazy stuff at the end to buy that is infinite, you know? There might still be a good use for money. I guess I shouldn't count that out yet. We still haven't initiated the journey purchase after all, you know? But I suspect we're coming up on the end. Or at least maybe there's an endless component to it, but we're ending up the end of the base experience, probably. Our journey continues. It does seem like it is accelerating for us, so like I think we're gonna be able to beat the next boss immediately. I suspect. We got too strong too fast. Yup, we sure did. Okay, what's this artifact got going on? Gold coin decreases the cost. Okay, so we got 4 more to find. let's get ourselves some upgrades. Bam. What does start the journey get for us? What lies beyond in the depths of the cosmos. Okay. At the end of everything, the only way to know is to venture forth yourself. Financially, so far, to infinity and beyond, Godspeed. Beat the game. You reach the edge of the known universe. The vast expanse of the cosmos stretches before you. No one has traveled this far before, no one but you. What lies beyond, no one can say. There's only one way to find out. Thanks for playing. The end. So yeah, it's gonna let us keep going, and yeah, it looks like these are infinitely scaling upgrades. Alright. We did it. Huh. Huh. Okay. Neat. What's interesting is that, as you can see, it's not costing more, it's just giving you other, there's no math to be done here, which is actually quite nice. Look at this goddamn mess. Like, I do appreciate that it has no point that it looks like it wants to stop us at. So that's nice and unabashed. I can appreciate it. I wonder why this is an uneven number, though. That seems a little interesting to me. Yeah, we'll blast through it. We'll keep getting upgrades. There's one more achievement to get, which is to get all of the artifacts. So we'll do a couple more runs. We'll play out the game a little bit longer. You know? I suspect that we're going to be able to blast past each of the boss stages in one go. So at 8:40 it has reached the end of the screen, but it has not gone past it. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I hope it does go beyond it. That would be hilarious, but I do suspect maybe that it won't. I suspect that we're sufficiently strong that we can't actually lose at all on any of the levels coming forward. Unless I just ran into enemies. But here's our next artifact on Sector 12, so... Look at all those missiles, that's absolutely insane. Are those missiles still from the previous one? Like, that's crazy. Like, I didn't expect the missiles to carry over, to be honest. Okay, now we mosey on to 23. We're firing our guns. So much fire, much gun. This should be another boss. Though I suspect it's not going to live long enough for us to really register once it gets on screen. Bam, there we go. So there are quite a few of those. So we're gonna start there. Let's see if we can't just kill a bunch of big bosses. Like, as you can see, it doesn't go off the end of the screen. I'm very, very saddened by that, but you can also get an artifact on a higher floor than before, so. Yeah, we're just gonna kill a few bosses and see where we start having trouble, you know? Like, we could easily just keep starting from the very beginning and get some good progression that way if we wanted to. But I don't suspect we need more progression. I think we've seen what the game has in store. But I do plan to play for like another like 15 minutes. We'll see what's going on. With the last few artifacts, we'll see how this feels. With everything unlocked. What is this nonsense? Yeah, this one got to be on the screen for a couple seconds. That's amazing. Good for you, buddy. Yeah. We did get a little bit, so we'll open them. So what we got was an increased attack speed, and we got a little bit boost to critical hit. So we got 2 more to find. So there's only a couple more that need wormholes. Did we gain 400 more? Look at that. It's absolutely out of control, which is hilarious. But oh, yep, it doesn't go off the screen. I was so hoping to. Like, it's fine. It's fine. But it would have made me smile quite a bit more. I mean, it's a goofy thing to want, but I do like it quite a bit. When games will just be crazy like that. Another boss time. Do we think we're gonna get to see it? Nope, we didn't even get to have it get on the screen. The missiles took care of it immediately. Only got 3 of them this time, but that's okay. What do we got? Ship speed gets a little faster. Perfect, perfect. Because we were starting to get worried about how fast we were. Not that that's true. It's not true. So that should be the last of the artifacts. We'll see what it does when we return. Oh wow, we gained like 800 more. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have much trouble progressing with how much things have been increasing in strength. Yep, definitely scales pretty crazily. But what I will say is for sure, this game hasn't had any problems with lag from this craziness or like any crashes, so the game's playing quite stably, despite being crazy. So, good for them. We'll open our 1 loot box. Nice. So we got our full collection, adds an additional 10% to our total capacity, AI core. So we did it. Bam. So we'll go very slightly further. We'll get to 50, we'll reset it, and we're gonna call it there. So one thing we'll test is if resetting it actually resets the whole ore queue or not, because like I suspect it does. But there's almost like there's so much in the queue that it's really hard for me to know without actually re-prestiging and just exiting the run immediately without killing stuff. But I do suspect that prestiging resets the queue. Well, this boss got to at least appear for a second on the edges. Yeah, the drill one doesn't do anything for me, so I think it's just gonna chill down there forever. We've got a couple levels in it. I mean, who's gonna sit around with the drill, right? Let's see. No, it did not reset the queue. It's just going wild. I don't know. Oh, actually, I guess it did. I just have no way of knowing. So yeah, it did reset the queue. So if you wanted to see it cleared and just see what's going on, this is how you do it. So there's most of this is actually reaching legendary status. I doubt there's a level beyond it. I wonder what happens when you max it out. Part of me does wonder that. I might play it more off like stream just when I'm chilling out with people talking, but you know, I think I've showcased what's going on with this pretty thoroughly. So yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this adventure. I did. And I hope you all have a good one. Take care all, and bye-bye.